back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you a DIY project for your kids, for your daughters I should say. These stacked leggings are really popular now. I just wanted to make a pair for my kid, my daughter Leah. She's only 22 months, not even 2 years old yet. So I wanted to show you guys how you can make these leggings with no sewing machine, and you guys can be twins, because that's what me and my daughter are going to be, twinsies, because I'm also going to be making a separate video showing you how to make them for adults. I'll have that linked down below and also put it in the cards up top. So without further ado, I'm going to stop rambling and show you guys how I created these stacked leggings for your toddlers. So first, as always, I'm going to start out with what we need. You're going to need 2 pairs of the same leggings, and I got these from Walmart for $2.50 each, so it was only $5. And I got the ones with the ruffles on the butt, and you're gonna need 2 pairs of these if you also want to sew the ruffles on the bottom like I did. It just creates a nice cute effect for your kids' stacked leggings. You're also going to need some good scissors for cutting, and also a thread and needle. I just use the same thread and needle that I use to sew weave onto, for a sew-in or a wig. So you can use whatever thread and needle you have, but the thread should be close to the color of the leggings that you have. So you want to go ahead and cut off the elastic bottoms on both pair of the leggings, because when you sew them together you want it to be a clean and smooth transition. So just cut these off to have that effect. Then you want to take 1 pair of the leggings and fold one leg over the other leg to make sure that they're even, because we're going to be cutting off around the thigh area, because these are going to be the addition we're going to add onto the first pair of leggings to make that stacked effect. So just go ahead and take your scissors and cut right across and make sure that it's even so that both legs are the same length. After cutting off the thighs, make sure that you save the butt part of the leggings, because we're going to use those ruffles to sew onto the bottom of the stacked leggings to create that ruffle effect and to match the back of the leggings. Take the thigh part of the other leggings that you cut off and fold them inside out so that the seam is showing. Alright, make sure that the seams are matching, and then you want to flip it around and put the wider part of the leg upward on the leggings first, and then the skinnier part should be down towards the bottom where you're going to start sewing around the perimeter. Alright, now that you have them all lined up, you want to go ahead and thread your needle, and then it's going to be time to start sewing the 2 pieces together. So how you want to do this is you want to sew the 2 pieces together around the perimeter of the leggings, but you want to keep the hole open. Don't sew them closed, but just sew around the hole so that way they are attached together. Once you first put the needle and thread through, you want to make a knot starting out like I'm doing now, because this is just going to keep it secure and keep the thread from coming unloose when you wash it, or if your kid is playing rough or whatever. This is just going to keep it all sewn together and make sure their 2 pieces are not going anywhere. Then just proceed to sew around the perimeter of the hole, and just make sure that you're sewing tight so that way it doesn't come undone and they stay together. Alright, so after you've done sewing around the perimeter, you can pull the leg down, and this is how it should look where you have connected the two legs. This is not going to be able to be seen like that. It's going to be a smooth transition once you stack the legs, because you're going to be cinching up the bottom part of the leggings and it won't be visible. Now I'm going to sew the second part together and then I'll be right back. Alright, the second part is all done, and now I'm going to pull them down so you can see. That's how the hole looks. You should sew around the hole like that. But so I'm going to put them down, and now they look like little disco pants. Okay, remember I said save the butt of the pair of pants that you cut off. So go ahead and cut around the ruffles so that way we can use those to sew onto the bottom. And here's how the ruffles look after they have been cut off the butt of the pants. Now it's time to add the ruffles to your leggings. So you want to take that strip that you just cut off and put it to the side, because we're going to flip these leggings inside out first. Once your pants are inside out, you want to place the ruffle seam side down. Then you want to take your thread and needle and start to sew the ruffle around the bottom perimeter of the pant leg, making sure that you're sewing it around the hole so that way there's still a hole for your little baby to stick their leg through. Once you sew the ruffle on, you can put the pant leg back right side out so you could see, how the little cute ruffle looks at the bottom, and it's so cute. It looks like a little flower or something. And I'm gonna go ahead and sew the other ruffle around the perimeter of the bottom of the other leg off camera. I just want to show you guys how the leggings look once you are done sewing everything on. This is how it looks before they are stacked. You're not going to be able to see any of the stitching once you actually ruffle and cinch them up onto your kid. So this is how they should look. They look really cute and clean if you ask me. I also thought I'd show you guys some cute footage of how it actually looks once you stack them and put them on your kid. This footage was so hard to get because my daughter does not like to stay still, and I had to bribe her with a popsicle and it worked. So here's how it looks, and I hope you guys enjoy how these turned out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe and hit that bell notification button so that way you'll be notified every time that I post a video. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts about this video, if you enjoyed it, future videos that you want to see from me. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.